Hey, did we ever find out what, like, what's her name with the, like, butterfly hair clips? His deal is? Is she God or like ungod or the devil or
No, she's just the girl who forgot her
one Satan
name.
from Paradise Lost?
Possibly somebody imported from Persona? I don't know.
Persona doesn't fucking count. Get that shit out of here.
Please
Shin
don't.
Megami Final Fantasy.
Please don't.
Not gonna go off, fanboy. You don't have to be on pins and needles. God.
Why is every single chest I find a stupid mimic? Why are you treasures playing hard to get? Help me out here!
I will say I'm almost impressed by their restraint, but nope, never mind.
What?
For a moment I thought Riku wasn't her bikini outfit, but no, she is. Never mind.
No, she's always in her FF10 outfit in this game.
I mean,
I can't believe Shulk made it into this game and not pick.
also come to think of it, I don't think they've done any scenes where Riku and Yuna are in the same area.
Let's make this
They haven't.
Which I kind of wonder if, like, the implication's going to eventually be that they're related, but, like, I don't know.
Are Riku and Yuna related?
They're cousins.
They're cousins.
Oh. Huh. Whatever. Wait, is that treated as a reveal, or is it just like, oh, hey, Yuna?
I mean, it's kind of a reveal, but it's not, like, emphasized or anything. It's just
Well,
one
I
of
mean,
those, like-
it's theoretically, in Final Fantasy X, the entire reason, like, Riku gives a shit. Like, she's trying to save
Well, not
Yuna
the
because
entire one, but
literally
one
a
of them.
family.
Because, like,
I'm just saying,
FF10 has
like-
kind of a thing going where a lot of the Albed are just, like, kidnapping summoners to get them to stop doing this shit.
No way! In perfect weather like this?
I'm just saying, like, a lot of media would make that, oh, the twist is they were cousins! Whereas in real
mean,
life, if I
the
saw
two
my
don't
cousin,
have,
I'd
like,
be
a
oh, hey,
strong
Nathan, what's
dramatic-
up?
The two don't have a strong dramatic thing, so it's like it's a reveal only in the sense of one member of your party is a racist, so they don't bring it up.
I love that Waka is such a casual racist.
What's he
He's
racist
very,
against?
like, his
He's
entire
lying by
character, he would stop being a racist.
How sinister.
But he also doesn't know the one physical distinguishing characteristic of the people he's racist against.
I guess this is what they mean when they
Which
say not to look at gift
is...
horse.
Her
Spiraling
eyeballs are
irises.
different.
Say that again, run that by me again.
Spiraling irises.
Oh, wait!
They got little weird eyeballs.
Beats dead.
Yeah, what?
License! Fuck you! I hope you
What?
die!
What? I didn't hear a third of that. What?
Did we just get demonetized again?
Yes! Hopefully!
I have no idea why you're flipping out. What happened?
I don't know, I'm just mad.
I mean, you always are.
Yeah, fair, true.
At least now I can find
Seriously though, spiraling irises, like...
What?
Why though? Why any of this?
No way. Well,
What happened?
at least with the mimics.
Nobody knows.
I know every chest I open
So,
is
like,
the real
what's
deal.
going on? Like, did Riku just kill all the mimics or something?
Yeah, she killed the Mimic
He was
mom.
looking for treasure.
And if you're
Oh,
out there,
okay.
thanks for giving me a helping hand. Okay, the big treasure hunt is
She looks so depressed when she hangs her head like that.
Oh wait,
Which
you
is
could
impressive.
actually see her spiraling eyeballs if you want.
Oh, yeah. I thought all of them had that.
No.
Way to go, Albed. Oh, they didn't even indulge in the whole language in this one. They could have had her like swearing in Albed or something.
Nah. There's no
I'm
primers.
just going to assume that, like, swearing in Albed is exactly the same as swearing in English. Only they
It is,
replace the
because
F
Albed
with the
is like-
PH. And, they replace F with PH and, A with E.
If you're curious, by the way, I'm aiming for things with these little question marks because that means theoretically I get a mirage out of it, and it's not just like a
Okay.
battle against a single flan or something nonsense like that.
I hate lightning. Man, lightning's cool. Why is she hating on lightning? Oh, wait, are they talking about the, like, weather phenomenon and not, like, the character?
We'd better go go check it out.
That's gonna get confusing awfully fast.
Eclair.
Is this the spot? I can feel it.
Wait, she has nerves in that thing? I don't think even animals with horns
Are
have
you the
necessarily
mirage
nerves in their
calling
horns.
us? What is it? You don't mean to
It's
fight
just
us.
keratin.
Fenrir,
Isn't it?
Betty.
Well, I mean, theoretically, the entire purpose of the horde is to be, like, magical, so it's possible there's some sort of, like,
I didn't know
magical
Aiko's horn
dealy
was
boppies
real.
in there.
Sure seems that way.
Okay.
It used to be that
I'm
every
impressed that you
summer
said the
was
word delia
symbolized
boppies
by
and
the-
didn't, like, giggle.
I didn't know that.
Oh, there it goes.
So
Just
April
delayed
must
it. That's
have
cool.
descended
That's
from
cool. That's fine. Whatever.
It's a stream delay, you understand.
I appreciate your restraint.
That.
Zeph says Waka literally goes, your credits to the Albed to Rico at least once. Man, now I'm thinking about that really great, really good episode of fucking Justice League where they get sent to an alternate universe.
Oh, God.
That was stuck in the 50s.
Wait, let me get
Yeah,
this
like what?
straight. Your thing works on everything but wood?
Yeah, basically. And no, it was aluminum actually.
Aluminum, that's what
It was an alternate. It was you used the off-brand versions. So like that not Green Lantern was weak to not aluminum, to not wood but aluminum. And but at one point, like John Stewart is just talking to one of them, and the other one goes, "Thanks, you're a credit to your bracelet, to your people." And John Stewart's like, "You know what? I'm just gonna let that one slide."
He just got such a look on his face, like,
Thanks. You know what? I'm not going to push that issue. There's clearly a lot of other shit going on here. You died in 1950. You're trying.
Yeah.
The reason you called out.
You're trying, damn it. I'm going to give you like half credit.
Eiko.
God, some of the early Justice League episodes are so good.
Oh, seriously.
I mean,
Justice
they're...
League in general is pretty great from start to end.
I mean, in
It's a good
general,
theory.
it's good stuff, but I feel like the first season or two, they really had to do, like, their own thing. Like, as it went on, I felt like it kind of leaned into the more traditional, like, we're doing this kind of comic book story, but, like, straight up being in another universe where a giant telekinetic mutant is reanimating old heroes, like, I am all about that.
And no, that one's an all-time great, especially with the ending, where the heroes just go, yeah, this will literally kill us, but fuck you.
Join their power.
Not in those exact terms, clearly, but
Go
like,
figure.
The future is yours.
but like the general mentality of, okay, so it turns out we're just constructs created by this hero-obsessed kid who's been forcing himself to be our sidekick for the last, 50 years? Yeah, we gotta do something about that. We gotta do something about that.
Know who that was? That had to have been one of my ancestors' mirages. Come to think of it, Grandfather once told me.
So,
after I celebrate my 60th
is this
birthday,
there are two wolves inside you?
I think that's
That
exactly
much.
what's happening here.
but now,
And literally,
I
she mentions her grandfather told her this, so there you go.
There are two wolves inside you, battling.
Fenrir,
That sounds sick as hell. It is insanely badass.
Grimoire is in danger.
I gotta find that tweet now, because it is awesome.
This is my tribe's power. The
I will.
soldier's power.
There are two wolves inside of you. They are named Ozzy and
Rain,
Drix.
Ron,
No, don't bring that up.
Here we go. Old man, son, there are two wolves fighting.
what now?
Son, inside you there are two wolves fighting. One good and one evil. Young man, that is dope as hell. Old man, it is extremely badass.
We are going to see what all these Final Fantasy characters have to say about their interesting lives. It is super important
Look,
that this
fair,
happen.
if you were a Final Fantasy character, you probably had a very interesting life. Unfortunately, that very interesting life peaked at 21.
I never thought I'd run into
Hey,
my
look at
master,
Tella. He did
let
pretty
alone
good for
been subjected to
himself.
so much rigorous training.
You remember
And
the
various
that
Sids
was the
have
very first
lived
sign of
long,
its was
valuable,
to come.
possibly Robin
The appearance of those
Williams-based
mechanical
lives.
monsters and horrible mirages. This is all the wrath of the Crimson Prophecy.
I'm just saying, like, the age for retirement in Final Fantasy is around 23.
They're spouting the Azure Prophecy's lies. And now it is we who are being punished for it. She called herself a summoner, but her foolishness and blasphemy have cost us dear. You
Who is Tifa's master? I don't actually know who her master
Can't
is.
possibly blame others for this. Oh,
He's a
please, there's
dude.
No mistaking it. The unbelievers have brought this
You know,
upon
some
themselves.
dude.
He's in Final
One
Fantasy
guy.
VII. He wrote a
If the
note
Crimson
that he
Prophecy
hid
did
in a
turn the world
piano, I
upside down,
think.
there you go.
That's
Yeah.
a
Better reason not to go
I forget
weird
what
place
it's
to
about.
put a note.
It makes
Fanatical
sense
man.
in some way.
I love that his description is just fanatical man.
He's a fan.
Oh, pull it together. I'll take care of this. Ah! It didn't work.
And
How
Tifa
dare
gets
you
exploded.
ridicule the one true scorpion monster!
It's here because of you.
The one true scorpion monster hurt you and is angered!
He's gonna see that we all pay.
Oh, for the...
You will see that we
Cargo
all...
Tifa, save us!
Fine. What are you planning to do
Oh,
about
it's got
it?
hexagon shield! It played Halo 3!
All this talk of prophecies and punishment, where is that going to get you?
Can't you see this is all your fault?
You want to blame others for this mirage? That's fine. And
On a
then,
side note, I
what
just want to say
next?
about Tifa's cowboy
Go ahead and
outfit
believe
that
in any
wound up being her
prophecy you
default
want,
costume
but
for
you
this
better like
game.
what it gives you,
It
if
kind
you're
of
not
bugs
going
me
to
that they
act.
included the whole, like, the
what's your
strap
brilliant
portion
plan
of the
of
hat,
action
because
then?
with the whole
Yeah.
Funko head, I
You
just
weren't able to put so
don't
much
think
as a
it
scratch on
works.
that thing.
It does not
Those
work.
who
It
believe
looks
in the
like
prophecy
she cared way too much about keeping the hat on her head, which is
Yes.
the dumbest possible thing to care about.
I mean,
It's a very
granted,
poor.
like, her life is jump kick based, so that is probably a situation where you're going to lose a hat.
I'm just saying, like, it's a video game. We just accept certain breaks from reality, and one of them is the hat stays on head.
But I'm not giving
Put
up.
The hat
on head.
remains equipped.
I'm defending this town.
Nobody gives Link shit from his hat staying on. We're willing to extend the same courtesy to Tifa.
Yes, let's go.
The same courtesy.
It is a courtesy.
You are allowed to
being-
continue to have this
We are
hat.
politely accepting that Link's hat would stay on. We all know it wouldn't.
And she never would have pulled it off if she hadn't believed in herself. She never gives up.
Speaking of which, we talked about the new Hyrule Warriors like 700 times in the early streams. It's actually coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's going to be pretty fun.
It is. Have you
Yeah,
tried? Anybody try the demo?
I did not. I don't like demos.
Fair enough. I mean, it is basically just the first
It's
chapter.
just a
It's not even
Hyrule.
like,
It's just a
It's
Hyrule.
Hyrule Warriors, so Breath of the Wild art style.
but it importantly, like right from the first second, is like, by the way, this probably isn't canon, so have fun with it.
I feel like that's a cop out, but whatever. I don't give a shit anymore.
I mean,
I already
it's
got-
kind of a
I already
cop out,
got
but like it
I
kind
already got
of.
all my hate out of my system.
Yeah,
I'm
it-
just gonna like, and honestly, like on some basic level, I do assume that Hyrule Warriors is canon because that means that Sia is canon.
All of time
And I
is
want
protected
Sia
by
to be canon
some
because
horny,
it
horny
makes
girl.
everything. Because it makes everything better and worse at the same time. Zeph says that the weird part about the cowboy outfit is it used to be a regular shirt with a short vest, and now it's a bikini shorter than Riku's. And that is true.
Paid off.
How did you cause that miracle
Yeah,
to
that,
happen?
I feel like,
Don't
yeah,
diminish all my
like
hard work by writing it off as a
obviously they
miracle.
didn't make the Funko character sexy, but
Still just a
they
heretic.
they are flashing
They were
more
trying to.
skin.
Choose to believe in.
They were trying
But
to.
look,
They made the outfit sexier and then tried to transpose that sexiness onto a Funko. Never a good idea.
the thing about higher powers?
Yeah, so much of this is some very confused ideas.
No way.
Yeah. You're still a heretic. Whatever, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
Somebody calls me a heretic, that's my, like, stock
There's
response.
no need for you to apologize. With the world in such
I thought you were
Who
going to talk
died?
about
we
politics.
need to
But
band
Who
together.
died and made you God?
Help from
Wow.
above will come.
Going places.
Earn it.
I'm sorry, Tifa's final statement for this is help will come from above when we earn it, which really is kind of an interesting way of looking at things.
I mean, heaven helps those who help themselves.
It's yeah.
Good morning. What now?
It's like the
That
idea
is
that
an odd way of looking at things, though.
you have to
Like, that
earn
is a very-
salvation one way or the other.
That is an odd theology, I will not lie.
There's no way I'm not trying a level called the Sad Spiral. Sounds
I
like-
really, really hope it's just like Cloud and Squall just sitting on on chairs like directly apart from each other, just like take turns describing their depression.
having a sadgasm at each other.
Yeah, like both of them are trying to be like, oh yeah, well I'm more depressed, and like both and like your two like anime teens come in and go like, guys, you know, like there's like an entire field of study on this, like called psychology with therapy and shit that could probably help you through some of this. And they're like, no, we're doing this now.
It would actually be interesting to base a Final Fantasy game on, like, you know, having a character who's just straight up a therapist and trying to deal with all these characters.
That is a unique idea.
Tell me about your imaginary boyfriend, Yuna. If I whistle, he'll come back. No, he won't.
It's a dream.
This is important.
The point isn't for me to fight it.
Look, I'm just saying, like, when you imagine something you want to happen, dreams are just shit that's in your head for some reason.
Trying to fight them would be foolish.
To be fair, it's not her dream either.
But if we don't
Oh, okay, so, like, she didn't even choose the dream. Yeah, exactly.
control of the town,
Yeah, you just dreamed you had a magical blitzball player boyfriend. We know.
take turns, and each
Oh,
of us
he's
has
got
to
problems
decide
with his
what
father,
to do.
too. That's
As long as
great.
we're focused
Oh,
on
your
what
dad
matters.
knew his dad, of
How do we
course.
stay away from the town?
You have so much to talk about.
I mean, if they were in a small town, they probably did.
You don't have to tell
Like,
me
population 20.
Several others have gone out there before.
I mean, that's most towns in Final
That's a
Fantasy.
way of gas.
Exactly. Oh, wow, yeah.
I won't let you do this.
That I knew what I was saying.
Times are tough.
I'll be right back.
You're welcome. to
Times are
call
tough.
all the help you want. But I've made up my mind. I'm doing my part. While you wait for the League to get here, someone still has to slow those things down.
How can you say that? You're willing
But
to sacrifice
just
your
this
life?
entire thing's just a conversation
It's only
between
one
Yuna
life,
and
right?
Random Girl.
If that buys some hope for the rest of the town,
Yeah, who is
so be
this?
it.
Amy, she's just Amy.
His
I have no idea. Is she from something?
I kind of feel like she should be, but probably isn't.
Listen, this is my decision to make. And
Like, she's probably a reference to something?
Please, try and understand.
I guess. I couldn't tell you what it was.
Hey, Yuna, right?
Amy
Do you
Final
mind if I ask you one small
Fantasy.
It's my
Oh,
mother.
it's a song. Oh,
I was hoping
okay.
you could say
Yeah.
goodbye
I
for
mean,
me.
technically,
I told
Amy's the
myself
name
that
of
I don't
from
wanna
Final
lose my
Fantasy
courage.
VIII.
Tell her I love her.
What?
Amy from Final Fantasy VIII.
I'm just saying, I do not remember this character.
She said that.
Come on! I think it's just the name of a song.
Eyes on me.
Thank you for delivering the message.
Close.
Ma'am? Are you sure about this?
I mean, this just kind of keeps going without being interesting.
When was I ever to make a choice?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just put my headset back on, and like the last thing I saw on screen was the sad farm girl looking sad.
This is
Yeah, well, we did choose the quest that's
This can't
like
be the solution.
saddy, sad, sad, so here we are.
She didn't seem that sad though. She just seemed like momentarily disappointed.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like-
Like she was on the school drama club, and she just saw the cast list, and she's like, oh, well, that's a bummer.
Now we're
so
talking to
stubborn
Amy's
sometimes.
mom,
And I
who
couldn't.
does not have it going on.
Lady Yuna, please.
Was that a fucking Fountains of Wayne reference?
I can't keep
If
Maybe?
there's anything else it could be.
How could you did you just reference Stacy's mom and not know the band was Fountains of Wayne?
I could have known that. Don't see how that's relevant.
That
It
means
is
no.
extremely relevant. I don't think they ever had another hit. I think they just sort of kept going.
Yeah, I think that was it.
What are
It's kind of a shame.
That girl has already made her decision.
Didn't like.
What gives you the right to stand between her and her
See.
choices?
Well, Wikipedia says they were an American rock band, which is all you really need to know.
Trample all over it.
No, it's not that.
But you know
Oh wait, no,
exactly why
they had a
she
comeback in
did what she did.
2020
To accept
after
it
7
is
years of
to go.
inactivity.
How do you have a
agree
comeback
that
in this
small
year?
sacrifices must be made for the
Basically, it just means that you all got together on Skype. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's also because one of their members died
Yep.
of
I
COVID.
almost let myself.
Oh
Oh,
dear, that's
jeez.
awful.
Oh.
Jesus, I was having fun until all of a sudden I was extremely sad. Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening. I was trying to double check
check.
that when I was saying wasn't that like it? I wanted to make sure that I wasn't about to spouse.
Yeah, they got back together and did a charity live stream to raise money for the New Jersey Pandemic Relief Fund.
Oh, I
That's
really should have
extremely
known
good
of
of
this.
them. I have literally nothing bad to say about Fountains of Wayne. They are all decent human beings.
So
and
wait,
my heart goes out for them,
Is
Schlesinger.
Fountains of Wayne about Wayne, New Jersey?
Sorry to butt in while you're.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, you're,
Possibly, it's probably
somebody here is
got
looking at the
from.
Wikipedia for it.
That has not helped, and I promise you that.
Yeah, pretty much.
They were formed in New York City.
Yep. Which is close enough to New Jersey that might as well be.
Oh, don't let anybody from Jersey hear you say that.
The
Don't let
reason
anyone
I
from New York
said
hear
it,
you say that.
the reason I said that was to piss off all of New York and all of New Jersey. Get fucked, New York and New Jersey. Fucking states with new in your names. You're all the fucking name.
Please note that Beat has now once again got us unmonetized in particular states. God damn it.
I can't believe Pete also hates New Hampshire and New Mexico.
I do. You don't see anybody going around saying, "Well, yes, I'm from New Delaware,"
They could.
but they won't because they're cowards.
The band never issued an official announcement that they had broken up. By 2016, all the members were speaking in Fountains of Wayne in past tense.
I mean, sure,
Kind of
fair.
sad.
I mean, like, that's the good kind of breakup. That's like where, oh yeah, we all just sort of grew up and got jobs and shit.
I offer you all of my
Did other things, you know?
Wield it now
Whatever.
as you see
That
fit.
happens.
That's fine. Like, you know, sometimes you just grow apart. You don't necessarily have to be together your whole lives.
Don't do this.
It's not like you're married or anything.
Yuna?
Could be.
No one should have to.
I mean, okay, that does happen. And then sometimes they get divorced and then stay in the same band, which is weird.
Can't imagine how they do it.
That's literally what happened with the White Stripes.
I know.
Oh, they were
Can't
married?
imagine how they do it.
I have no idea how they do it. I couldn't do it. I know for a fact that I could not do it. Probably because I'm like the greatest wife guy I've ever known. But any if you call me a
so
wife guy, I
humble.
will come in there and kick your ass.
Stop wife guy in here.
I'm gonna wife guy.
You don't have to.
I still remember like the sinking feeling in the pit of my gut when when I think Kane said, "Dude, you've been the wife guy in our friend group for like 5 years." It's
I'm
just
not
like,
sure how you
ouch.
hadn't worked that out.
It's just not the sort of thing that occurs to you when you're doing it. Like you can't see it until you get an outsider's perspective.
On wife guys.
I'll never understand.
I might understand in literally a week and a half since I'm getting married.
Hey, congrats, dude!
You should stream World of Final Fantasy on your wedding.
I am going to stream my wedding, so there's that. You're all invited.
It
Hooray.
was a really awesome thing. I'm super glad I did it.
Yeah, well, see, you got a choice. I pretty much don't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I feel like a dick. I'm sorry, bro.
It's
I
quite
didn't do
alright. I mean, I probably would have done it anyway regardless, so no worries.
No, I get it, man. It's cool. But no, one of my favorite memories forever was on my wedding day. I'm freaking out because I'm getting married. Holy shit, what the fuck am I even doing? Am I even a real adult? All that stuff.
Should you even be allowed?
Am I allowed to do this? Because I'm not sure I'm allowed to do this. And like, I put my laptop like that because we're just basically just gonna put my laptop in position and have that as the stream, just like from the fucking webcam and mic.
Oops.
Apparently, a whole bunch of people, McDowell apparently like acted as my unofficial usher, which rules. But like the place that I put it down for was apparently just like
Are they here?
a foot and a half away from like the venue's Wi-Fi limit. So we couldn't get it running. So Fanboy graciously volunteered his phone to act as a tether, which is how we got it done. Which was...
It was very touch and go for a minute.
Absolute king shit of him. Thank you so much, Fanboy.
No worries, no worries.
You need to know how much I appreciate that shit, because I appreciate it a lot.
Aww. Well, you actually have told that story before, and as a result, I have actually tested the Wi-Fi beforehand for my venue.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad that my lesson was able to help you.
We cannot all rely on a fanboy master to be handy.
Yeah, no.
You can try.
You can only be in one place at a time, man.
Hello.
That's why I said you can try, but I wouldn't recommend it.
You try.
Whose soul would...
But no, for real, I do remember with incredible clarity sort of running through my vows with Fanboy, just like sitting on the dock before we all got on the boat for our entrance. Yes, I got married at like a place where we have boats for entrances.
That's quite alright.
And Fanboy was like, yeah, man, that sounds good. And I'm like, oh, thank God. I thought it sounded stupid.
Fanboy, I will send you a message in case I need to run my vows past you.
No worries, no worries.
Rydia, what are you doing?
Oh, Lady Yuna.
Okay, so like we're in a volcano now, right?
Yes.
And Titus is... Wait, no, that's not Titus. That's Celeste? Celeste?
But Rydia.
Rydia? I didn't fucking play any of the Super Nintendo ones, man. You gotta
Celeste?
help me out
I think it's like a pasta thing.
Why don't I help you out, if that's all right?
Huh? Oh, no.
Next time I'm just gonna say spaghetti.
You're just hungry.
Something important that I want to be a part of.
I might be, yes.
Help out.
Why doesn't anyone ever think to eat before the stream?
I am hungry. I might have some spaghetti.
God damn it.
As soon as we're done, I'm eating some spaghetti.
So, you say there's an
Wait, do I actually have spaghetti? I don't know if I have spaghetti.
How do you not have spaghetti? This is like a basic element of food.
Look, sometimes you ate all the spaghetti like 2 nights ago. So like you go to the fridge looking for like the one container that has the spaghetti, but it's not there, and you're like, what the fuck? Where'd my spaghetti go?
Will you be okay?
This is a very real, pressing problem.
These are very Pooh Bear based problems.
Spaghetti.
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 Here we go. Rydia.
This incredible commentary for World of Final Fantasy.
Spaghetti.
Brought to you by Beat being hungry right
Brought
now.
to you by Mama Celeste. Oh, we're finally getting this character eventually here. Oh, I hate this. I hate everything about this.
I'm waiting for the character to show up so I can be like, oh, I know that guy, or oh, who the fuck is this? It's gonna be one way or the other. Okay, just fade into black. I'm excited. I'm excited. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. What the shit is that?
Okay, earlier in like 5 updates ago, Ifrit claimed that its female counterpart had escaped and is like killing people, but apparently Ifrit's female counterpart is like a cat girl.
You're just what I'm looking for.
So thanks, I hate it.
Help me beat my fear of fire.
Okay, like, I'm gonna be real with you folks. If you can make something a female counterpart, why would you make it a cat girl instead of a bunny girl? That makes no sense.
What?
Clearly somebody fucked up.
Why not? You have such a lovely
I mean, is Ifrit supposed to be a cat?
Ifrit is fire.
It's a weird dog, man.
Okay, well, okay, I guess if it is a dog man, then I guess it kind of makes sense that it's a
Wait, is that saying that it's a dog girl?
It would be like a cat girl?
Hold up. What happened to the wimps I was gonna destroy?
I hate that they made it sexy.
You're the Ifrit that escaped from the nebula. Wait.
We've had how many Shivas at this stage?
I'm just saying, like, effort went into the way it's gyrating its hips. Actual effort.
Yeah, no, I'm just not surprised.
Yeah, no, I wish I was surprised too. It would be nice to be surprised. Is his name Ifrita?
Well, what else would you
Yeah,
call it?
Frida.
You're kidding.
I am tempted to just hang up right now and just walk away. Just be free. You can't imprison it. Ifrita is too free to be Ifrita is too much of a free spirit to live the rest of her life in a ball or a cube or whatever the fuck they are. I forget.
Kind of a cube.
But it's a ball when they get captured.
The imprisonment.
Imprisonment.
Prism.
Imprisonment.
So that means somewhere around here is the male Shiva, which I'm assuming is not nearly as sexy as Catgirl Ifrit.
I mean,
And I
like,
use
when it's
sexy with
made by-
extreme air quotes.
When the game is made by straight dudes, and as a straight dude, I can say this: we only care about sexy ladies. We don't care about sexy dudes. We're kind of assholes like that.
I've never felt heat that intense before. It's like she was trying
Can I
to.
just say, as a straight dude, I can say this, man? I'm fucking drunk.
As a straight dude, I speak for all straight dudes. You may have heard of us.
You may have heard of us.
From hurting anyone.
You might have heard of us.
There are straight dudes out there.
Don't be silly.
Straight people.
Without your help, Lady Yuna, I would have.
God,
You
now
really
all I
should
can
have
think
more
of is,
confidence in
I shit you not,
You fought so
the
well.
hetero
Now,
gamer HD.
before we come across
No,
even more
go.
What the hell was that?
This dumbass let's player slash, I guess the technical term is influencer, but that feels like a dirty word. But that's what he deserves. So yeah, no, let's go with influencer.
There's that new water park game on the Switch featuring influencers, so it's a real thing.
Fucking A. Anyways, the only thing I know about him is that he decided to name himself the hetero gamer because he was going through his list of personality traits before picking his handle and said, what do people need to know about me? Well, I'm straight and I like video games. And that was it. That was his entire personality as far as he himself could tell.
That's always weird to me because I don't really think of that as like a personality trait. It's just like a thing.
Yeah, it's not even. It's like the most basic bitch shit. Anyways,
The most
so
basic.
he started. I just called him a basic bitch, and I wasn't wrong to because holy shit. Anyways, then he immediately starts trying to creep on this cosplay slash not safe for work girl. I don't know, one of those model types. And her response on Twitter to him, because he was sipping on Twitter, was literally, "I think I just threw up in my mouth."
Oh.
And he responded, "Well, you're not gonna get better than me. I'm your only option."
There's a village.
And
Why don't we ask around about the mirage?
just the idea of saying that to somebody who literally pays their bills by being super hot and having lots of people give her money for being super hot is just, what the fuck are you doing?
Attack the village. I was just about ready
Now,
to
now I have to say, unfortunately, since we were earlier dredging up horrible childhood memories, it has to be stated that whereas this person sounds like an odious human being, I do have to say, in 7th grade, maybe 8th.
Look, we were all dumbasses in high school. You
But-
don't gotta fucking disclaim that shit.
Literally, the first girl I asked out reacted with the exact same. I think I just threw up in response, and it stings. Okay,
Got it. Thanks a lot.
Okay, fair.
it stings.
Fair. See, I sidestepped all of that by not dating until I was 20.
There you go.
Hey, you can't
God.
just leave.
And I will like to point out that this girl was definitely not an online model, so I wasn't punching that high above my weight class. Like, we were both
Well,
in
see,
the
now you're
nerd
just-
classes.
Now you're just cutting yourself down. I'm not gonna let you get away with that, dude. Like, no. I have seen you in person. You are reasonably attractive.
Oh, why, thank you.
Anytime, buddy. Anytime.
Oh yeah. Quistis mentioned
Nah,
it
in
close
7th
by.
grade, it was totally allowed. I mean, like,
Listen,
I was, like, predominantly sweatpants and ponytail based, so I don't know.
Fanboy, I need to say this for the record. You're reasonably attractive as well.
Oh, we
appreciate
have
it.
a reasonably attractive stream.
look, Bridges, guys.
Yep.
I've been
And
holding
I
out for a while.
am, I'm super hot. I'm hot as fuck. Everybody wants to get with me.
I mean,
Well,
you got a
no.
wife, though.
Yeah, I got wifed up. Nobody can get with me. I'm off the
All
market.
wifed up.
Wow, you're
Toe Jam and Earl 3, all wifed up.
Oh, wife stuff.
Did he do something to you?
You know, that wasn't as good as the first one.
You know what? Next week. Wait, are you getting married like next week or the week after?
It's
Next week?
officially November 20th.
Killing him bring back
November 20th.
So, like, put it on your calendar, 2 p.m.
Okay, shit. I'm actually adding that to my calendar now because it's important. I want to be there for that.
Okay, don't worry, there will be Twitter reminders, I'm sure.
Especially when it makes
Good,
you
good.
abandon
That
him.
reminds
Of
me,
course.
tomorrow I have to see if I can get Pokemon Go to, like, have something at my wedding or something.
Is it anger and revenge?
Gonna get one of those
There'll be
RT
Snorlax
campaigns.
there.
All right,
Pokemon Go. Get married.
My fiance and I literally met playing Pokemon Go, so...
Okay,
That
makes
is
sense.
the most adorable nerd shit I have ever heard of. And like, I appreciate.
I gotta
appreciate it.
petition Pokemon Go tomorrow. Like, how many RTs to get some Pokemon at my wedding?
If you get married, I will send you a shiny Raichu.
One's a real handful.
Do you play Pokemon Go? What?
Of course, I don't play Pokemon Go.
Then why do you have a
I'm
shiny
making shit up
Raichu?
for our
Okay.
theoretical audience.
I can't believe that you would lie to Goggle Bob about a wedding present.
Stop trying to be cool about shiny Raichu.
Now I'm just thinking about how, like, me, Petito, and Smiler, like, threatened to get beat up Big Mouth Billy Bass for a wedding present.
Weren't you out looking for
No,
that
that would have been
silver
awesome, though. I would have been totally on board with that.
I remembered I had something more important.
Is it because of my fucking, like, getting scared at, like, 2
Yes,
a.m.?
that was the reason.
Okay, excellent.
Yes.
No, Bob, you've heard this story, right? I don't need to repeat
Oh
it or
yes,
anything?
I think it was told on the duck stream.
What are you doing?
One day I should see if I can find the spreadsheet, see if this Google spreadsheet that your brother and Callie had me on still exists, so they can see what kinds of notes I was having to make.
Calscope and my brother are so fucking cool. Those guys are cool.
Yeah. But yeah, no, there was just a lot of questionable activities outlined on that bachelor party spreadsheet.
Obviously.
Not even like traditional like bachelor party questionable. It was just like, no, please do not do drinking and then the shooting.
Careful order.
We also had to make sure that they didn't do drinking and then the go-karts, because as it turns out, they won't let you go-kart when you're drunk.
You know, I
wonder
kind
why.
of feel like that's obvious in retrospect.
Yeah, but it was one of those things. Gotta make sure that no one tries this.
I mean, it's kind of like the whole tattoo thing, you know? It's like, maybe this makes sense.
We are not doing this. You are too impaired to do this, I'm sorry. Sleepy. I'm very exhausted, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I think we're all a little tired. It's been a long period of the last, I don't know, 10 years.
Certainly, a long period of a long period.
Off. There we go, finally.
Predictable.
Don't cough. Don't cough for me, I'm already dead.
Oh, now you're reminding me of that really sad comic.
Now I'm not sure which one you're talking about.
Don't Cry for Me, I'm Already Dead, which was technically done by the Rebecca Sugar, the one where the characters are quoting The Simpsons
Yo, what I
back and
miss?
forth to each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw
We're
that.
talking about sad things.
Oh no, not sad things.
Let's not talk about sad things. I was just
We're talking about
referencing
rad
something.
things instead.
It's true.
Much better
Might have
choice.
known.
Right addition.
It's good to have you back.
Oh hey, you captured a.
Yep.
Think for a
What the
second
hell
I
is?
was giving up on
What the hell is that?
It's kind of like Titan's fiery brother.
Got my priorities straight.
Oh dear.
I
Fighting?
won't mess him up.
Fighting Titan.
Fighting Titan.
So, let's go.
Stop.
You can
Paul.
practice your cherishing on the way home.